Hi guys, I showed this little radio controlled car last week sometime. It's a very simple radio controlled car. It's actually sold as a RC micro drifter, but it's only got forwards backwards controls. Forwards backwards. Did I leave the batteries in there? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So yeah, it's single channel or two channels if you want to be generous, one for forwards and one for backwards. But Mark wanted to see inside, want me to do a teardown to have a look at the steering. Well, it doesn't have steering, it's just a straight through axle. But we'll have a look at it because I do have it in mind that it is a very nice looker. I'm sure that I could possibly make it proper radio control and give it steering. That's a project that I have in the back of my mind. I won't be doing it anytime in the near future, but I won't be getting rid of this car. I was thinking of just donating it back to a charity shop, but I'll keep hold of it for now. So inside, there's our receiver board. White wire is the aerial. Yeah, you'd be a bit pushed to put normal steering in there because the battery box, can I get that bit off? Yeah, there we go. The battery box is taking up all the space. There's no room to put normal steering just there. You know, you got to have the room for the wheels to actually turn. Let's go a bit closer. Right, this is what I'm saying. There's very little room there to actually have a turning front wheel because you've got the battery box in the way. So that would be a hard job. You might just be able to get a bit of a turn in there. It would be limited. Anyway, let's have a look at the receiver board. Well, at least it's not a black blob, but it is just a chip. Anything on the other side? Yeah, let's have a look on the other side. Actually, I think that chip might be the H bridge for the motor control. No, that chip is what does everything. Oh, we're out of focus, sorry. So this could be set to 27 megahertz, 40 megahertz, or 49 megahertz. Although exactly how you do that swap, I don't know. Especially if it's just the single chip doing the control. Yeah, there's not very much on there to play with. I suppose you might be able to trim that to change the frequency. But yeah, that's all that's inside. A straight through axle, battery box. Oh, I see. We haven't even got wires going from the battery box to the receiver. Those tags there make contact with that strap there and that strap there. That's why that's labelled ground and that one's labelled VCC. And that's M minus and M plus for motor minus and motor plus. Yeah. So, well, at least we don't need to take it apart to see the gearbox. Gear on the shaft of the motor, driving that gear directly on the axle. I keep moving my hand so it goes out of focus. Sorry about that. That's a fair bit of play there. Relies on the car being on the road to push the gear in to make contact. So, there you go. That's what's inside. Not a lot to look at. Just another thought on making it proper radio controlled. If I do away with that chassis entirely and 3D print the whole thing and just use the body shell, then we'd have enough room for the steering. I could use a LiPo battery, which would be smaller, take up less space as well. That'd be another option. We could cut the bottom off the battery box there and use a LiPo battery, a smaller LiPo battery to fit up at this end and give us space. So yeah, there are possibilities, but not that I'm going to do today. But I do like the look of it. I mean, that's a Bugatti front on it, but I don't know about the rest of it. You have virtually no control over it. It does work, but you do need a good slippery floor to get it going, and plenty of space. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.